headed into the second and final hour of tonight's show. Mike, take it away.
All right, so we left off last time. We had just been introduced to one of Eos's old contact friends from her smuggling days, Jason Felix, who is currently serving the governor of this station as an advisor and errand boy, kind of a role. And Lark and Eos are heading back to your ship, and Zabo and Bebo are heading to Pasks, right? Is that correct,
Sure,
guys?
no, I am. I thought I was with them, so I'm
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
That's fine.
Let's just clarify where everyone is. I think at least Zabo was heading to Pasks, right?
I'm going somewhere.
Okay. Let me know where you're
Sweet.
going. I know everything. I'm the GM, so.
He's
What
going
you mean right now?
past. Yes.
Currently, Zabo's caught between going to Pasks to get help, and he's really undecided on this, whether or not go back to RAF
Oh,
and
wow.
get
Oh.
help. So
I just imagine Zabo like standing in the middle of a really crowded like space mall and being like,
there's like a fork in the road, and
Yeah.
and one way leads to Pask, one way leads to RAF, and he's
Yeah.
like,
You head right down the station, you go to RAF. You head left, you go to Pasks.
he takes a right. I don't remember which one that was, but he takes it. So,
Just choose it. That was RAF.
so he's now going to RAF.
Wow.
What you want.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, man. You know?
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
nice.
Okay. You know,
All right, man.
you got
So-
some time to change your mind if you want.
So are we still?
Should I be changing my mind?
That's up to you, brother. You
Then
guys
I'm
didn't
not.
leave. You
I'm
guys
not
didn't
gonna.
leave on the best of terms with Raph.
I
Well,
didn't hit him.
I didn't.
He's got a sour taste in his mouth.
It's
in the
blood.
last meeting. Yeah, kind of coppery.
Yeah.
That's where you're headed. What specifically were you and Eos wanting to get from the ship, Matt?
I wanted to check in with our commanders on the rebellion side.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And aren't we still like keeping an eye out for that missing? Was it a missing Jedi?
It wasn't a
just
missing Jedi.
somebody from the rebellion?
Yeah, his name's Raven Zale. He's a missing rebel
Yeah.
agent.
He's a missing rebel quartermaster. He was
Okay.
last known to be in this general area, and you were requested to keep your eye out and your ear to the ground for information in regards to him. You guys have like on your data pad a printout of sorts of like a picture of him and kind of the kind of things that he used to do for the rebellion, just managing supplies and stocks and
Right, he was a
shipment.
quartermaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, did Jason go away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was running an errand.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So
no
when we
longer
go
with you.
when we go back, before I like make any communications out, I'm gonna like check. Is there any way I can kind of check the channel to make sure it's secure?
We can do a roll for that.
Okay.
For sure. Let's see, what appropriate skills would you have for that? That would probably be either something like computers. Probably computers would be my. Yeah. We'll do a computers test, and you just want to see if it's like bugged or if this channel is secure, kind of a thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I have your dice pool set there.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
going to use a destiny point.
You dick.
Oop. Because I want to, you know,
Okay.
and so that's gonna upgrade us.
That upgrades your roll, correct? That's what a destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny point does.
Yeah.
And then we get that destiny point.
Yeah.
Let me know when you want me to roll my literally 0 in this skill when you used a destiny dice against it.
you still are rolling 2 green ability dice. You know.
You are correct.
Go ahead. Take your roll.
I have made my roll.
What do we get? Success.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Too easy.
Pretty much as good as you could have hoped for, because the threat dice,
Yeah,
the red one rolled literally nothing.
dude, I
So
love that.
good for you, man.
I love when you use a destiny point and get nothing for it.
Hey, I'm trying to encourage you guys to do that.
It's among
So-
my favorite things when you don't get to do cool things.
Yeah, I did a cool thing.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, you are able to, you do some peck typing.
Okay.
Are you a peck typer or are you?
This is how I type.
Okay.
I type like a walrus would.
Okay. Yeah.
And I type normal.
Yeah, like this normal typing. Yeah. Currently, you can't detect any bugs or anything like that on your comms.
Okay.
Would you like to attempt to set up an extra secure communication line, encrypt it in any way? Because currently, if you just send out a signal, then that's just a standard communication, and it'd be easy for someone to pick that up even without bugs on your communication. But if you want to encrypt it so that it's less detectable, then that's going to take another roll.
I guess. Yeah, I'll try it.
Right.
Or I guess since Eos is with me, and is Bebo with me as well?
Are you, Bebo?
That was why we checked, and then nobody checked with me. Yeah.
Okay. I kind of look at Eos and Bebo, and I'm like, okay, it looks like our channel's secure, but this is Imperial space, so I'd rather not broadcast out to the public. Do any of you guys have a little bit more knowledge on the subject? I'm pretty new at communication stuff.
I do actually have a computer skill.
Okay.
Heh, I forgot about that.
I am a robot, but I have no points or computer.
Bebo, I trusted you!
I have practical skills.
Eos, are you wanting to offer assistance with this, or are you wanting to be the main purveyor of the role and have Lark assist you?
You should be the main one, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I
if
can
have-
just easily stand up from the computer and let you take a seat.
Okay. Yeah, because
So-
I've got. So it'd be the computer skill thing then.
Yeah, let me get your dice pool set. Oh, hold on. Dang it. My mouse likes to double click when I don't want it to. It's annoying. You're going to get a boost die for the assistance of one Lark. Lark McCulloch, right? Did I
Yes.
say that last name right?
You did?
Okay. I say names wrong all the time,
It
as
happens.
my companions point out all the time.
Just let me know when to roll.
Let me double check. Should be good to go.
Okie doke. Here we go.
Okay. So, we weren't able to fully set up an encryption, but there was no failure either, and we got some advantage, and so it's gonna even out a little bit as far as the results of that dice roll. What's gonna happen is you're setting up the encryption, and you think that you've done a pretty good job, but at the moment nothing is detected. But there's a potential for later on for something to come back and result from this.
Okay.
All right.
I just assumed that Eos has done a good enough job. I'm assuming I'm looking at the screen and I can't really tell what she's doing because
Right.
she's just strictly better at it than I am. So
By
I'm just
1
like-
point.
yes, well, hey, 1 is more than 0. So
Strictly better and in green.
yeah. So I walk over to the I imagine there's a button that's like broadcast.
Yeah.
And so I get on the button and I say,
Button?
not that button, Bebo. Sorry, the button on the computer. And I do we have like a designation? Our little squad.
For your squad,
Yeah.
you guys, you probably would have
Okay.
a designation. Would you guys like to
I think we
decide
should.
what that is amongst yourselves?
I think we should be something 274.
Yes, we should.
We could just be 274.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
our designation.
Okay. Yeah. So I say this is McCulloch 274 requesting communications to the guys who are the in charge ones. I'm like, how do I say
So
to Rebellion Command without saying
Your-
Rebellion Command?
your direct commander's name is Seth Nabshin.
Okay.
That's Seth, Seth, and then Nabeshin. He's a human commander, and he's your guys' immediate supervisor, essentially the person that you report to directly. Then he has people that he reports to, and
Does he have a
it goes up the
designation?
chain.
Does he have like a coded radio designation for this sort of purpose?
Jade.
Okay. So I say this is McCulloch 274 requesting Jade.
There's a static for a few seconds.
Space static, yeah.
Space static.
It just sounds like the
It's
magnet
out.
of space.
A voice comes over the radio and says, "We're receiving you, McCulloch 274. Stand by."
Okay. I give her or him a in World War II when they would say like thunder, lightning, as a like this is clearly you're the correct person.
Yeah.
I go through one of those procedures.
Okay.
I say banana, and I assume that they're going to say hammock.
the proper responses and everything are given.
Okay, great. So I say, we're checking in from Martel Station, seeking out the cargo that you sent us here for. We've been in contact with the station's governor, and we believe we have a way onto the ship. We've also received word that there is a rebel agent in the area, or last seen in the area roughly 2 weeks ago. We don't have any sign of him or her. Him.
Very good. 274. This is Jade speaking. It's good to hear you. Good to hear from you. Good to hear that things are going well.
Yeah, it could be better. Could be worse, though.
As most things. Yes. What purpose do you have in contacting?
Well, status update, but also maybe a little bit of guidance. We know that we're supposed to get on this freighter, but what do we do with the freighter?
Sure. And he says, "Stand by," and there's a few minutes, and then you guys receive, a copy of a mission dossier, and he says, "If you remember from our briefings," and I think at that point, if this was like we can then flash back to the actual briefing, and you guys are standing around a table with a holographic projection of Martel Station, and there's a convoy projected as well, and he's going over. It's like, okay, your guys' target is freighter M226. Specific cargo is unknown at this time, but we have intel that there is at least some specific valuable cargo being transported on this particular freighter on this particular run of the convoy. Your mission is to infiltrate Martel Station. That shouldn't be a problem. We have you a commandeered Lambda-class shuttle, forged credentials. You guys shouldn't have any problem at all getting on there. You will make contact with Pask, one of our informants on the station, and his duty is to assist you in any way that he can by providing information, resources at his disposal. Be warned, he works for us, kind of, right? But his loyalties shift depending on who's the higher buyer at the moment. And he says, your end goal is to get to the command center of freighter M226 and then get the ship out of hyperdrive so that we can send in teams to take control of the ship and the cargo.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
We're supposed to get it out of hyperspace, or we're supposed to remove its hyperdrive?
Supposed to get it out of hyperspace.
Okay.
Removing a hyperdrive is dangerous when you're actually in hyperspace.
Right.
I'd
Well, you
say.
said take them out of hyperdrive, and I was like, wait,
That's
how?
hyperspace.
Okay.
He says, well, there's a couple ways to get something out of hyperspace.
Is there a specific
Power.
coordinate we're supposed to get it out of hyperspace at, or is it just like wherever, and then we send a beacon and
Wherever,
they will
and
know?
then you can get it wherever you can. You know,
Okay.
we know how these things go too well to try to plan a specific coordinate for you to bring this ship out of hyperspace.
I appreciate his flexibility.
Yeah, he understands that shit happens.
Yeah.
And
Ship happens.
yes, ship happens. And he says, if for any reason you feel that you are gonna fail in your mission to successfully commandeer the ship and bring it out of hyperspace, then he kind of reaches into a bag and puts a single thermal detonator on the table. He says, "You're to, by whatever means necessary, destroy that ship."
So who has the thermal detonator with them?
At that point,
Bebo!
we flash back to where we're at now in the timeline,
Okay.
and you reach into a compartment in the ship and you pull out the thermal detonator.
Okay. I kind of like spin it on the little table that like, the little comms table that we're working at, the little computer. I just kind of spin it on there. Not like in a like, but like, I just, like you set something down on the table, you spin it.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm just like, well.
You accidentally press the detonator button.
We lost.
And,
Except for Zabo.
So
Well, it's-
Zabo, how's your adventure going?
On the other
The
side
last
of the,
man
Age of
on the other
standing.
side of
Zabo.
the space station, you hear this horrendous explosion.
That'd be very Game of Thrones esque. We all just die and
So, back we're in present day now. You have a rundown of the mission on a data pad, giving you contact names like Pask is on there, and other information that the rebellion had about the convoy and the freighter. You have the freighter designation of M226, unknown cargo. You don't really have very much information on the rebel side of things as to
Sure.
who's running the ship or anything like that, but your commander is able to provide you a basic rundown of what they're looking for and what your mission parameters are.
Okay. Cool. I appreciate the refresher. So I look at sort of the mission dossier and also the cargo thing we have. Are there any like inside the ship like small vehicles that would be driven around within the ship?
In the freighter,
Yes.
Freighter M22.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know how big this freighter is. Is this like a Millennium Falcon freighter, or is this like
No.
a
So
Star Destroyer freighter?
if you, it's
Which obviously
it's
is
larger than the Millennium Falcon by a significant margin.
Okay.
The Temple class heavy freighter, it has 3 detachable like cargo units essentially that's
Okay.
attached to the main unit of the ship, and those can be controlled individually for certain climates, certain cargo needs, and they can be detached if necessary. That's the standard Temple class heavy freighter. If I can attempt to, I'll pull up an image on the internet.
Okay. If you just want to link it, I can pull it up on the stream.
But yeah, I mean, I always have images in my adventure guide, but here. Save image. I'll link it in Skype here.
Okay.
Attaching photo. Did you receive it in Skype?
I am receiving your image.
Generally speaking, there is a few different kinds of cargo configurations that can be, suited for the different cargo compartments, passenger passenger transport, dangerous chemical transport, basic cargo transport, and security, like a prison essentially. And that's what you have there.
Okay, hold on. I'm
And
pulling
this
it
is
up on.
this is just basic
stream right now.
information about the general Temple class heavy freighter
Oh, it's
that
not looking.
you guys would be able to access fairly easily.
Yeah, it's not going to show up on the stream very well. I'd have to fix something. So I'll just. Do you have a link for it we can put into the Twitch chat?
The image.
Yeah.
Um,
If not, it's not a huge deal.
I don't. Let me see. Copy. Pasta. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Frosty Reaper has made a Bebo meme. I like it. Cool.
As far as Fearless STE, your question about what system we're using, I don't know if you're referring to Roll20, which is the dice rolling system we're using, or the actual game we're playing. This is Age of Rebellion by Fantasy Flight Games, and we are using the Roll20 system. It's really great. I recommend it. And we have some API functions that we're using for character sheets and dice rolling, which are super helpful. So, yeah.
But welcome. Critical Role is awesome. They do a really good job there.
Yeah. There's a few really good dice and RPG things online.
Oh, Critical Role isn't like an online dice roller. It's a live stream that they do with the Geek and Sundry channel. They've got a ton of voice actors, which is just like, come on, we can't compete with that. They're really cool. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Yeah. So that's the information that you guys have now. And you guys were all present for that briefing. So that's all information that you guys have.
Okay.
Anything more specific, you can check with Lark to go over the mission dossier that was sent to you guys. And on your initial briefing, there wasn't any mention of the missing rebel agent because that information wasn't present at that time. It was an update that was sent to you guys later on.
Did the commander give us any more information about the missing rebel agent?
He says we have no more information at this time.
Okay.
He went out of contact a couple weeks ago.
Are there any like significant markings he might have? That I mean, like I see the description that we have is that he's like a blonde dude and like.
You guys have a picture of him. So
Okay. Does he have any?
he doesn't have any distinguishing marks like tattoos or scars or anything like that. A pretty, standard looking,
just
fairly
normal guy.
normal guy.
Right.
I don't know, like Lark. I don't know what your tastes are. You might
No,
find him fairly,
no, it's not that. It's not that. But I appreciate you looking out for me there.
You gonna swipe left
No.
or swipe right?
yeah. But yeah,
I will be. Wait. Which one's which? Emily, do you have a Tinder?
No. What the hell do you think?
Called out. Dang. For those that don't have context, Emily and I are engaged.
I
so
know.
That's
I
the
know
context.
things. I know
Dennis
things.
suggested that I get a
A Twinder?
Twinder.
Twinder.
It's like
Oh,
Twitter.
Splinter Twinder.
Tinder.
That's a good start, man.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm good at talking on the internet, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll do great at Twinder.
That's Tinder, but it hooks you up with twins.
Ooh.
So
So anyway.
Let's cut to Zabo
Go for broke.
because I want to
Yeah,
see what Zabo's doing.
By the way, really quick, I think that once we get that information, I'm just like changing into my dress that I got from Pask, and I'm like, cool, let's go hit the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, we can get all dressed up.
Yeah.
I want to cut to Zabo and see what you're doing. So
Yeah, me
Your
too.
intention was to go find Raph again, correct?
yes.
Okay. He's in the same area that you guys found him the first time. He's on the loading dock with a black eye this time, and he's ordering his men around.
Okay, so I just walk up, my axe in one hand like a staff, and I'm just kind of walking towards him casually, trying not to look too menacing or anything, walk
wonder
up
if
and
there's a
say,
way to roll to see how not menacing you are. 'Cause you do have a vibro axe.
then maybe I'm not doing a great job at that. So,
He recognizes you, and he kind of shakes his head as he sees you coming, and he snaps his fingers a couple times, and like half a dozen dudes like step in between you and him, and
I just say,
he shouts over their heads, "What do you want?"
hello, friend.
I wouldn't call us that.
Oops.
Why not?
I remember correctly, the last time we met, your friend hit me in the face for no reason. When I was just trying to help you guys, and you guys wanted a problem. So now we have a problem.
I didn't do that.
You didn't seem to care too much when it happened, or put any effort into stopping it or turning the conversation in another direction.
Well, that's why I'm back now.
Well, are you back on your own accord or on behalf of your friends?
My own?
How can I help you?
So you know that thing we were talking about?
Yeah.
Are you still interested in it?
I don't see why I would be. You guys don't seem interested in my help. So, if you guys have your own methods, then you guys go right on ahead. But last time I tried to offer my assistance, I was seemingly to me unanimously turned down.
Well, let's just say there was some choices made at the time that
You could say that.
I am saying that
Good.
that probably shouldn't have been made, and I'm here to fix that.
Well,
Or I can just leave.
I mean that's your prerogative. What was your name again?
Um, my name is Zabu.
Rhymes with
Hey,
Naboo.
Sabu. What did you have in mind?
Well, we are trying to gain access to that ship. Correct.
Yes.
You know this.
Yes.
It seemed to me like you were also interested in maybe acquiring something on that ship.
I have access to the ship already. You know, I have crews slated to load and unload cargo tomorrow.
So you're not interested.
I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that I don't need your guys' help.
Then why were you offering to help us?
I'm a nice guy. What can I say?
I'm sorry,
I'm a
but I
nice
do not
guy.
believe that. I don't believe that you would be the charitable type.
Charity. No. Charity's not my thing. Not at all. But I have reasons to help you. As I've said multiple times now, I'm not a friend of the Empire. The Empire is not a friend of me. You know, anything that hurts them is good for me. So,
Then I can arrange to hurt them.
Oh god.
What is happening?
The beauty of this situation is that none of us know that he's saying any of these things, so we just kind
We're
of have to
going to
operate under the
party.
assumption
you
that
guys are carefree. You're at
footloose,
the bar.
fancy free.
Do you get your blue milk again?
I get a non-virgin blue milk this time, and in fact I ask for a double.
So instead of a white Russian, you could get a blue
Non-virgin.
I get a
milk.
blue tauntaun, yeah.
It comes in. It comes in.
Or a blue bothan. I'm gonna get a blue bothan.
It comes in a tall, skinny shot glass.
Wait, this is like how
Well, it's like
How
the
wide is
same
it?
diameter as a regular shot glass, but it's
Okay.
like, 2 feet tall.
dude, nice.
Oh.
So
2 feet tall. This.
yeah, 2 feet tall, whatever.
Yeah.
Sweet. What is Eos
So-
getting?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know what you like to drink in the Star Wars universe.
Surprise me.
I'm not the bartender.
Oh, come on. Live a little.
What
I
about
picked out that
FD?
dress for you. Pick
Oh my
out my
gosh.
drink.
I look at the bartender and I say, "Can I go make a drink behind your bar?" Apparently, she wants me to make a drink behind your bar.
No, you can't come behind the bar.
So then maybe you'll have a good recommendation on what she should get. I'll just keep enjoying this blue bothan, and I like tilt up my trumpet of drink, and I'm just like,
The bartender pours you. It's like fluorescent, kind of. It's
Ooh.
fluorescent red.
Wow. Don't mind if I do.
And it's in a standard-looking glass.
Standard. I can do it.
cool, cheers, and I like tilt my long glass to her and go clink.
Go us.
No, I still have my blaster pistol on me, but obviously wearing this dress, I don't have my main gun with me. But I do have my blaster pistol in a holster, out, ready. You know, not
Okay.
trying to conceal it. Seems pretty normal around here.
Yeah, a lot of people have blaster pistols on their hip regions.
What about Eos? What do you have?
I have my blaster pistol, and I still have my special ring, just in case.
Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ring. That's sweet. Bebo, what are you having?
I don't sleep or eat.
Right, but I'm not talking about those things. What do you want to
He
drink?
is a droid.
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
I'm
Take
annoyed.
fuel
with
of
the
some
drinking.
kind.
You're annoyed at the drinking?
Yes,
Why is that, Bebo?
it's a waste of time.
What would you like to be
Waste-
doing?
Crushing the Empire.
Okay. Whoa.
Is that what you guys say, like in the bar?
No, I'm silent.
Hey,
Oh, I was talking. I was talking to him at the bar. Yeah.
yeah, that conversation happens, and he's like, "Oh, I would like to crush the Empire," and the bar goes silent, and everyone looks at you.
Oh no! Party foul! He's drunk already.
I'm like,
Just-
look, the robot has a simulation it runs where it likes to get drunk and say stupid things. It's not a perfect system. AO's programmed it. She's not that good. She's just okay.
Everyone goes back to their drinks.
Okay.
Another day
Wow.
on Martel Station.
I just like look at AOS and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just threw you under the bus and I was ready to run. I didn't know what to do.
Well, I mean, it got the job done.
I guess so.
So we're
Flashback
still
to-
waiting on Felix, huh? Jason
Yeah,
Felix.
You guys are
Okay.
waiting on Felix. He said he would join you in the bar later.
Cool.
Flashback to Zebo, or I think as you introduced yourself to Raph, Zabo,
Zaboo.
Zaboo.
Zebu. All right, so I think what had happened last was that you offered to hurt the Empire.
I did.
I love that.
It seems to be a thing that we do now.
Okay.
Does he want me to elaborate on this? Like, what's his
Yeah,
response?
he gives you the hand gesture to go on.
I say, there's something on the ship that would be of interest to the party you know we may or may not be a part of.
He gives you the air quotes.
Yeah. And we would like, if you can provide any info on that, that would be handy. But maybe there's some way you can help us obtain that. And by doing so, maybe after I'm done, I mean, we are done obtaining it, I'll blow the ship up.
Says, okay. They don't really standard issue cargo manifests to the work crews. So,
So you don't know what it is.
not currently.
Do you know where we could find it?
Seems like you're friends with the governor.
That's a strong word.
Kind of like calling us friends, right?
You know, we're about
Just got
as
warm in
much
here.
friends. We're about as much friends with her as we are with you.
Ah,
So,
those relationships. You guys
yeah.
are great at making friends here.
Well, that's kind of why I'm here.
Yeah, you're real good at the talking.
Good old diplomat Zabo Commando.
I talk with my fists and my axe normally, so
Yeah, I can see why you have so many friends.
I get them to do the talking for me most of the time.
That didn't pan out very well for us.
As well, if you're offering to blow up the ship, you know, I would prefer for you to wait until after my job is done, because I would like to still have a job after all of this, and I don't want any of this to come back to me.
We could try and do that.
You know? So, as long as it's away from Martel Station, we're good.
All right. What do you have in mind to helping us?
Well, once you get, I assume you guys already have your own way onto the ship by now.
We might.
Well, when you get onto the ship, if you find anyone that is with my work crew over there, I don't know if I'll be there myself or not, but there will definitely be some from my crew. If you find them, I'll put the word out that they're to help you out in any way that they can.
All right. And I assume you want me to make sure they don't die in the
I
fiery
would
ball
prefer
of...
that, yes.
How should I do that?
Well, avoiding firefights is a good place to start.
I was more thinking avoiding blowing the ship up with them inside of it.
They're going to come back to the station after they're done unloading.
Okay.
My only concern is that you don't blow it up while it's still docked at the station.
I think that makes sense.
Okay. My men will be able to assist you in almost any way that they can. They have self-preservation instincts, though, so they're not just going to run into a fire because you tell them to.
I was not going to tell them to do that.
That was not on my list.
He makes a mental note. Don't tell Raph's men,
To run into
the
a
big blacks, to run into fires.
It's a good tactic, you know.
Great.
I just say one last thing, which is like, I would suggest you watch out because the governor's after you.
She's been after me for some time now.
Well,
And
when she
I guess
realized
that we have an arrangement now, thanks to you guys.
I didn't really do anything, so
I just imagine Zabo like walking away.
that's what I do. I then raise my hands like this, and I just turn around and walk away.
We we side fade over back to the bar where the other three of you are.
I've got about 6 inches left to go.
Yeah,
Dude, nice.
if you're drinking.
Yeah. Out of my 2 foot long drink, I have about 6 inches left.
Yeah.
And the sinks. So let me try that again. The 6 inches is always shrinking. So
Give it all she's got, Captain.
yeah.
How high is your tolerance for alcohol? Like how
I'm a
It's about 8 inches.
yeah. I would say my tolerance is about 8 inches high. No, I'm not like, but I am certainly feeling a buzz at this point.
Okay.
I do not intend on getting another one after this. This seems like it should be sufficient.
It's a lot of drink.
Yeah,
it's deceptively a lot of drink because it's such a thin vessel.
Is there anyone around the bar or the cantina that I would like that would be particularly interesting? Is there anything like describe the bar to me? I don't really know where I'm at.
So, you guys, it's dark. There's different colored fluorescent lights everywhere. Pretty much every color except standard light color, you know? So blue, red, all that stuff.
Okay.
Different areas of the bar are more strongly lighted in different colors. And there's corner booths all over the place. And you're accompanied in the bar by a general assortment of people who have just gotten off shift for work, you know, people who are just trying to escape the stresses of home or whatever it is. You have a variety of different races, and they're a wide assortment of almost anything you could think of within reason.
And is Jason there?
No.
I finish my drink, and then I take it and I lift it up like it's a horn, like a like you would call through, and I go, Jason, Jason,
No, you didn't.
Do you press X while you do this?
Jason,
Jason?
Jason,
Jason.
Jason!
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, just keep
Sean?
pressing
Sean.
X and do it.
No, I do. I continually press X, even though we're in another dialogue option.
Yeah, we're gonna be like
Oh man, heavy
next
rain.
session. You're still gonna have the prompt on
Jason!
screen. Press X to yell Jason.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really hope it's not that Jason we're looking for because that does not end well for
Yeah.
said Jason.
Doesn't.
So.
You get many scowls from the residents of the bar, including the jizz band that's on stage.
Wait a minute. I have a jizz box.
No! Don't say that! What does that mean? I don't know.
It's a musical instrument, remember?
Oh, that's right.
You, dude.
Yeah, you do have a jizz box. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Dude, nice.
I need to use that at some point.
True.
How proficient are you with this instrument?
That's. I would say. I mean, if it's something I'm carrying on my person. I mean, I used to be like a karaoke star back in the day, so I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I kept my audience entertained with my jizz box. We decided this
I know. It's just.
many moons ago.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes, many moons ago.
good. That's the good stuff.
You just want to like walk up on stage and start
Jizzing?
entertaining people.
Using the jizz box.
Yeah, I could improvise.
Cool.
You know, I've had a drink or two, and I'm waiting for my friend to show up. So
Sure.
Crank that jizz box.
Let's
Yeah.
see. There's no like perform skill in Age of Rebellion, unfortunately.
Could you use like a
Is
cool
there
or
let's see.
coordination?
Coordination. I have charm.
Oh,
I would say charm would probably be the appropriate skill for this. So
Yeah.
if you just want to make people think that you're awesome or make people
Yeah.
that kind of a thing. Okay.
Yeah. Just, just to put everybody at ease, if they're scowling at us or whatever, I just want to show them that I got the skills.
Are Lark or Bebo assisting in any way?
I mean, I don't play the jizz box. I'm not very good at jizzing, so I just listen to the jizz. I let the jizz fill my ears.
That's what you're into.
All right, guys, that does it for Age of Rebellion.
See ya.
All right, here's my Twitch channel getting closed down. Jizz is a legitimate form of music.
It is.
It is.
That's the actual terminology for that kind of music. FYI.
Yes, in the
It
Star Wars
totally
universe.
is. All right, let me
Look it
know when
up.
you want me to roll.
Yeah. If no one is assisting in any way, the dice pool is set and ready. If you would like to use destiny points or anything like that, then you can do that. You guys have a lot of them to spend.
Oh, you
6
should definitely do it.
Okay. Is that something that I do or that
So
it does?
in
You
the
just wanna,
bottom
like,
left
announce
of
it.
your roll 20, user interface, do you see a button that says Use Light Destiny?
Yeah.
You can press that button.
Okay. I press the button.
So that's going to give us an upgrade. We're going to see if I put one upgrade in there. I wonder if that will do it. Give it a shot. Roll
Okie dokie. Rolling for charm. Here we go. I better not fail.
You didn't.
Yeah, you really didn't.
You just sit
Yeah.
You rolled the best
I
possible
love
thing you
that.
can roll.
Yeah, you start getting up there playing your jizz box, and do you sing or do you just play the jizz box?
I'm just playing the jizz box.
Okay.
That's all I gotta do.
Yep. You join the
Just
band, and at first
Jizzing
they're
all
kind
over
of like,
the crowd.
"What the heck?" And once you start playing, they realize that you're really good, like better than their jizz box player. So they like kick him off stage.
Yeah. Just boot him
And-
off.
And you guys play, and the crowd loves you.
I just look at the guy who's sitting next to me at the bar. Is there someone next to me at the bar that isn't Lark, obviously? Or
Yeah.
yes.
That isn't Lark. Yes, there's
Uh,
some. it's not
Cool.
Lark.
What is it?
What kind of person is it?
Yes.
You got a human there. They're in a kind of dirty-looking mechanic's uniform.
I kind of lean over to him, and I'm like, "She sure can diddle the jizz box." And then I just keep watching.
He looks at you and
Good talk.
it's like, "Yeah, sure thing."
I lean back. I'm just paying attention.
Awkward silence.
Would you like to come into the scene at this point, Zabo? Or did you
Sure.
have anything else you wanted to do after your conversation with Raph?
No, I think that's good.
Okay, yeah, you can walk into the bar while Eos is up on stage giving a good show. Crowd is cheering. You know, you guys are doing real good at keeping a low profile.
I walk in and I go, "Wow,
And that's all.
wow,
He can't keep a straight face. He can't do it.
she really knows her jizz." And then I walk to the bar.
Yep.
And I just like look at the bartender and I'm like, "A drink, please, sir."
He's like, "What'll you have?"
Surprise me.
All right.
By the way, stream, sorry about the current issues we're having with webcam quality. There's an issue with Anthony. Did you say Chrome and Explorer or Chrome and Firefox having data leaks?
Oh, I just mean
Remember
they do
this?
that all the time for
Oh.
everyone. It's not like a unique event that's happening right now.
Okay. Well, anyway,
It's just a personal problem I'm having. It's not like
I think
causing you guys to have problems.
I think we might be sharing that problem right now. So hopefully next week it'll be fixed. But for now, there's nothing we can do. So continue. Sorry.
You are provided, Zabo, with an ice blaster, which is a kind of like a icy blue colored alcoholic beverage.
I grab it and I just drink it all in one go and slam it down again. And I look at the bartender.
Okay. Chugging an alcoholic beverage. That's got to warrant a roll of some kind. Am I right?
Does he miss his mouth? Like,
Oh!
How's your
I guess if
alcohol
it's bad enough.
tolerance, Zabo?
isn't he a large man?
You are a large
Oh.
man.
I'm very big,
Yeah, you got good tolerance. You're fine.
but I want another, is what I'm
Okay.
saying to him.
He keeps them coming,
I will keep drinking them.
and he's keeping a tally on a little, receipt for how
Mhm.
many drinks that you're having.
I think I can afford it.
Okay.
Samo's like, hey, rolling credits.
Oh man.
Like microchips everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
That's what credits are stored on. How many drinks do you drink? Is your intention to get drunk? If you would like to be drunk,
Yeah.
just tell me. And
Yeah,
you can be
he's getting drunk. He's
You are
getting
drunk.
completely just absolutely smacked. Just, oh man.
That happens.
Yep. I'm not even gonna roll. It just happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be drunk, then you just keep drinking until you're drunk. So
Same.
you rack up a tally of, let's call it like 50 Republic credits
Okay.
on drank.
I take it and I just slam it on the table.
And then you pass out.
Shouldn't we be able to roll like a resilience check or something for
Yeah,
that?
yeah, we can roll to see if you actually pass out or not.
Okay. What am I rolling here?
So we're gonna roll. I'm being told it's resilience. So we're gonna modify a dice pool here, and make sure all your dice are ready to go. Do you want to use a destiny point to not pass out on the floor or anything like that?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and press the use
Destiny.
destiny point.
Uh,
Use light destiny should be on the bottom of your Roll20 user interface, underneath all the nameplates.
I don't see that. I'm not. That didn't show up for me for some reason.
I'll see if I can figure it out
Uh,
time. But
Destiny status.
I go ahead and pressed it, and your roll should be ready to go. You're going to be rolling resilience.
Okay.
You don't have any ranks in it, but yeah, you hit the ground.
Can I like fall on a table that someone else is like drinking from?
Sure.
Okay, I do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're passed out.
Good job.
I turn around and I see that he's passed out, and I'm just like, how much does a Tigrata weigh? Like, I just say it out to the bar.
Someone shouts, 220.
What about this one? And I like point to Zabo.
Looks at him. 215.
I say, I got 20 credits on whoever wants to lift him out of here.
Have people look. Say, your friend.
All right, that's fine. I can have 20 credits extra.
You're just gonna give yourself 20 credits, are you?
Uh,
That's not how credits work, mate.
I didn't say I gave them to myself. I just said I can have those 20 credits, and it's no problem.
You're gonna try to carry him.
Not right now. I'm just letting them sit there.
Okay.
I'm still sitting at the
Drink,
bar.
Joe.
I'm not drinking anymore. I finished my. I'm now 24 inches deep in my drink, and
Yeah.
and now I am sitting at the bar watching the jizz fly.
Yeah. We're gonna fade out there on that scene. Zabo is passed out on the table. Eos is on stage playing the jizz box. What's Bebo doing when all this nonsense is happening?
Staring at the wall.
Okay. Just staring at the wall. And Lark, what do we fade out on? Because we fade out on your face. So what you doing?
I guess like you can see me watching the music being played and watching Eos perform, and like there's just a lot of thoughts going on in Lark's brain. Like I thought Eos didn't like to be the center of attention anymore. Like, but this is clearly a different side of her that I haven't seen yet. And then I'm like thinking about like things that the party doesn't know, because like clearly there's just more to Eos that we don't know. And then I'm thinking of myself, and I kind of have flashbacks to my past. And in this sort of flashback, I'm in a dark, densely wooded area. It's really foggy, partially because it's a flashback, partially because that's the way it was. And there's just a cloud of breath in the distance that I can see as being slightly discernible from the rest of the fog that's in the area. And then I breathe out, and you hear the sound of a blaster, and then we're back in the bar, and I'm there, and I'm like, and I look at the
the
bartender.
picture, if I may, I like the picture better of we have the camera up close on your face. We see the blaster rifle in frame. You breathe out, and then as the sound of the blaster rifle shot goes off. We cut to black.
Okay, we can do that. But we don't see a blaster in my hands. And the puff of breath is in the distance.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that's all known.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and cut it there for the night. We're going to be stopping a little bit early. Normally we'd be going to 9 o'clock, but tonight life calls, so we've got things to do, so we are headed out. Before we head out, does anyone want to give a quick shout out? Let's start with Anthony.
Nope.
All right.
Done. You did it.
What about you, Ian?
Yeah, pretty much same.
You guys are great.
Yeah.
Emily?
Hey, you picked us.
I did.
Well, I am on YouTube and Twitter at Mighty Sophia. It's the word MEM, Mighty Sophia, SOFIA. I talk about TV things and game things and movie things, so that's what I do. And when I encounter interesting people on the internet, I talk about them on there too. So that's me.
Cool. Mike?
Yeah, I had a great time tonight. Shout out to Encounter Roleplay on Twitter for throwing us a retweet for tonight's episode. They did a super long, like 12-hour stream of Age of Rebellion like a couple weeks ago, and thanks to them. Thanks to all of the other viewers here in Twitch. Thanks, guys. It was cool. All you are cool people, and hope to see you guys next time.
Ian, it looks like you have something to add.
I do have a shout out.
Okay.
If you have a chance, you should go check out on the Yogscast Live. A group of the guys from there did a stream of this, and it was very funny. The GM, he's really good, first of all, and the fact that he voiced over characters as some pretty high actors was very entertaining, as well as the characters themselves were very cool. So if you have a chance, go check out that.
Cool. Well, yeah, thanks for watching. My name's Matt, and as far as a shout out for me, I just want to shout out you guys that have come for a couple weeks now in a row. I really appreciate seeing you back, and you know, Frosty Reaper, it made my day when I got off work, and it was a really long day of awful work. And first thing I saw was a message from you asking if we were streaming, and the answer for the foreseeable future will be yes, Tuesday, 6:30 to about 9 each time, so looking forward to doing that. Encounter Roleplay, like Mike said, feel free to keep retweeting all the things that we're tweeting about this. I'd love to see this thing get bigger and have more people come hang out. It's always a lot of fun for us to do this, and it's always more fun when we have people to talk to in the chat. Yeah, other than that, we'll be doing video versions of this on YouTube. I hope to get them up this weekend, but we'll see. It is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be hanging out with that one over there.
Wrong
pointing
direction.
across the. No, in
You're
the
pointing
stream,
at Mike.
in the stream, it's correct.
I don't know.
But in
I don't know
Skype,
about
it's to
that,
Mike.
Matt.
You
I
know?
don't know.
Nice. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully, I'll have some of those up. Starting then, we'll start with the character creation process and go from here. And I'm looking forward to this process. It's going to be a good time as we continue to kind of flesh out our characters and get our party role playing together. So I'm really excited for this process. It's a good time. So thanks for watching. Like I said, we will be back next Tuesday, which is February 16th at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, right here on twitch.tv/datmenace. And if you want updates, you can always follow me as well on Twitter at dat_menace. It's right under my name right there. Mike?
Before we go, one more quick shout out. Adam Coble is streaming Blades in the Dark over on his channel, twitch.tv/Adam Coble. If you're looking for more fun RPG stuff, then check them out. Adam Coble's a super awesome DM, and Blades in the Dark is also really cool. It's a role-playing game where literally everyone is a rogue.
That's the worst.
Favorite thing ever.
That's the worst.
So-
I'm cutting the stream. We can't do it anymore. It's over. We're done. Thanks for watching. Okay.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
guys.